Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Norway.
I'm Peter Cruci and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So it's down to business here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Australia really could have done without this.
This to make it 1-0.
He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Tries the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
And they can counter here.
Nesta. Maldini.
Cafu.
And here's Azar.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Ødegaard. Cafu.
And it's Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ibrahimovic
knocks it into space.
Australia have got it back and they'll have another go.
Semenyo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Bale, played back.
Pinches it off him. Ødegaard. And he's being shifted off it.
Neymar.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Semenyo.
And it's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Steaming. Shot a goal!
Ødegaard, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Semenyo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nesta calmly anticipates.
Maldini.
Semenyo. Hazard gets on his bike and on the move.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
closing. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's well positioned, surely! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Australia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's gone direct here. And smartly reclaimed.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been cut short. Messi,
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Semenyo to Maldini. And it's Nesta. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Australia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Is there any support? He might not need it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Rooney!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Neymar.
Nice control.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Norway, number 42.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And there's a goal! It's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Norway needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Now it's Pele. Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever.
Could move up a gear here.
Australia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, he's having a go!
Wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to play it through.
And here's the chance to counter.
And it's Messi. That's a good foray he's making.
Vinicius Junior.
Schneider. Now it's Haaland. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he finish?
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Australia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Messi picks it up out wide. That's a throw.
Substitution for Norway. Number 16, Rodri. Number 22, Messi. Coming on the field, number 11, Pedri. Number 5, Bukayo Saka. Substitutions taking place. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's been played. Van Nistelrooy!
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Australia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Anyone appearing intoxicated
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise
Norway
is fervent,
against
the
Australia.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real mark.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 14,
Norway are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ødegaard running with intent. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Eze. Knocks it into space. Tries to cross. Terrific effort! And it's hoisted clear. Rodri. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That is good strength. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ødegaard. Stood up well to him there. Rodri. Eze. Oh, what a ball! First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, strongly challenged there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieira. Neymar going forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Hazard. Messi. Here come the Australians on a counter. Takes on his marker. That is good progress on the left. And here's Aubameyang. Rafael Varane. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Desai does well not to be outdone there. Approaching the half-hour mark. And that is a little undercooked. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Aubameyang. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Nicely weighted ball. Love Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Norway are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Norway restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Played out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar, Hazard. Impressive jump! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Australia leading now. Shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There will be
Australia do have a chance to counter here. And it's Eze. Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Australia are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Designated areas within these grounds.
Substitution for Norway. Number 16, Rodri.
Away we go again.
Eze. Coming on the field, number 9, Schneider. Number 42.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He might be in here. It's Asa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And here's Bale. Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Semenyo just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, super find. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Can he spark a counter here? It's a good run he's making out on the left. Bale being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He is through here.
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Can he finish? Yes!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So now the difference is 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He won't be happy with that one.
Vieira.
Can so cleverly bypass the press.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on.
Australia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Neymar.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No way through. And it's Sneijder. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. And this is Bale, so no flag here. Oh, just skips past his man. Nice control. Drives it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Messi. Ødegaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Messi. And it's Sneijder. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Nistelrooy touches it back. That's where it came from. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Neymar.
Bale. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Dembele receives it in a wide position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Substitution for Norway, number 21.
The two coaches are
Van
signalling
Nistelrooy.
changes here, both at the same time.
13, Dembele. Number
Vinicius
22,
Junior does really well
Messi.
to win the ball there.
Coming on the field, number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 10,
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Number 5, Bukayo Saka. Substitutions taking place.
Now, can they get him away? And the through ball.
And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ibrahimovic. Good chance here! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
And it's been taken short. And here's Vinicius Junior. And a shot! Always going over the top. Lobbed in behind. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Rafael Varane. Ødegaard has created one goal already. And it's Ødegaard. Spread out to the left. Schneider. It's a goal! And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Vieira, the man that is tenacity personified. And here's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Takes a shot! And that has been cleared. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Australia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.